We are
we're the Movie Girls. Hello and welcome.
I'm Teal.
I'm Tiff.
We're friends.
This is episode 1.
So the whole point, I guess you don't know that because it's the first episode. What's this all about? Movie reviews by girls for girls.
Exactly. We're going to talk about badass women in film.
Yeah.
Not even necessarily to review a film, but to watch a film and appreciate the women who made it happen.
Yes. Starring, directed, written, produced, women kicking it. Old school? I don't know.
Women doing it for themselves?
Yeah. We don't even know,
you usually hear about a movie and the male directors, the male producers, the male actors that made it happen. So let's just shine a spotlight on these women. Maybe talk about some fun things that we never knew before. Just like a lighthearted look at some ladies.
Yeah. Some amazing ladies. And each movie will have its own featured cocktail. This week number 1, episode 1 is...
Inaugural episode
of the Movie Girls. And we're watching...
Miss Congeniality. I thought we were going to say that together.
I don't know either. We can.
And then...
We can try it again.
Miss Congeniality.
We're very impressive.
Which I think I insisted on. I didn't even ask you. I was just like, this is what we're watching because I really want to see it. But then it turns out Teal watches this movie like every 3 months.
Oh gosh, I love this movie so much. It's my joy. I love it. I love it so much.
It's a great movie, but I don't think I've seen it for like a decade, so I'm really curious to watch it.
Anyway, so everyone, if you don't know what Miss Congeniality is about, you're dumb. Just go look it up.
I've got it right here. I've written words.
I'll stop insulting people.
I've written words. I'm gonna read my words that I've written.
Please, thank you.
Miss Congeniality. This movie came out in 2000. That was hard to say. It came out
so long ago. It was hard
so long ago. I don't even remember.
How do we say these numbers together? I don't even know.
2000. That seems like a non-existent crazy
it's supposed to be
person.
2000 and something. There's no and there because it's the first one.
2000. We were talking about this. This movie's an adult.
It is an adult.
It's a full-grown get out of the house, go to university, get a job, and support yourself.
Yeah.
Type of movie.
Again. Yep.
Miss Congeniality. So it's starring Sandra Bullock, obviously,
Sandra
in
Bullock.
what I think is one of her greatest.
Definitely
films
greatest.
of all time.
It's amazing.
Also starring Michael Caine, Benjamin Bratt, William Shatner, Ernie Hudson, and Candace Bergen.
Also, I just said William Shatner under my breath instead of Shatner. So.
World-renowned William Shatner. This movie is directed by Donald Petrie. It's written by Mark Lawrence, Katie Ford. Katie Ford.
Yay.
Lady, I assume, a Canadian American. I think she was born in New York and lives in Toronto. Her credits include Lucy and Little House on the Prairie. Like, how's that for diversity?
Great. Yeah.
And then also written by Karen Lucas, whose credits include Miss Congeniality and Miss Congeniality 2.
Hey, you know what? 2 hits.
I mean,
what else do you need?
You know what? She's got other movies too, but those are the only ones I knew.
Yeah.
Had heard of.
Well, then that's all we need to know.
So Miss Congeniality, a special agent for the FBI, goes undercover at the 75th annual Miss United States after a
Miss United States pageant.
Thank you.
That's
After a bomb threat from a domestic terrorist organization. Ooh, intrigue.
Intriguing. I'm intrigued.
What are we gonna drink here?
The cocktail. We're going to be drinking a Miss Congeniality. A red, white...
We're so witty.
We're so witty. It's a red, white, and blue cocktail in honor of the Miss United States pageant. She's beauty and she's grace. She's Miss United States. So it has 2 ounces. 2 ounces of gin, an ounce of triple sec, ounce of blue curacao, an ounce of lime juice, and theoretically an ounce of simple syrup. We also topped it with some tonic water because everyone loves a little sparkle.
Everyone loves a little sparkle.
A little sparkle. And then we've got some maraschino cherries with blue. It's got cherries. There's not really a lot of white, but it's sparkly. I don't know what else to say about it.
Yeah, let's cheers.
Let's cheers to that. What are we going to cheers to today? Because you don't toast
to our
nothing.
First episode.
Episode 1. Ooh.
Oh, that's
delicious.
That is so good. This is perfection. Oh my god, it tastes like candy.
Like candy.
And it's so pretty.
It's really pretty. Actually, the strawberry simple syrup was nice because it kind of settles on the bottom and makes it all red, so it's red and blue. That's right. It's really pretty.
All right, let's get into this movie.
Yes. All right, so we watched the movie. We had those cocktails. They were good.
They were tasty.
Yeah, I'm still strong.
5 minutes later. Just downed a cocktail.
Holy jeez. Thoughts? What do you think, Tiffy?
This movie's great. I love the cast.
Yeah.
I think everyone's so good. William Shatner, like, you know, especially in his Twilight years, not a big fan, but he's so good in this role. He's just like, so clueless and wonderful, and
he is. He's this like kind of Magoo-ish, bumbling, but so genuinely sweet retiree who's just like having a good time and living life, and he's just so absent-mindedly dumb. He dumb.
He's dumb, and you
love
you know
him.
the pageant's just his whole life. And Benjamin Bratt, sexy as ever.
Ugh. I'll watch him in a suit any day. Talk about swimsuit round. Sorry, it was a good time. But back to William Shatner for half a second. What I appreciate about him, because even though he's like definitely an idiot, it's actually really hard to play idiot characters. Like, you know, you get like, you know, Ditzy Blonde or whatever. Those characters are actually really hard to play because they don't actually think that they're idiots.
Right.
You think you're as smart as anybody else, but you still have to come across as this bumbling idiot, and he does a very good job. And I just really like William Shatner.
Can I tell my William Shatner plane story?
Yeah.
I was on a plane with William Shatner.
Oh, no way.
and that concludes the William Shatner plane story. That's the whole story.
Well,
I don't
like
to say he was on my plane.
Well, like, did you see him at the airport? Like,
yeah.
Tell me, like, so you walk on the plane. When did you spot him?
Immediately.
How far away were you?
Because we were propeller plane. we were flying a prop plane from London, Ontario to Toronto, Ontario, I think, and it was super duper delayed. And Dan was like, "Oh, I think William Shatner's over there." I was like, "What the shit?" Sure enough, William Shatner's in the airport. I didn't really get a good glimpse of him until we boarded the plane and walked right past. And I was like, "It's William Shatner." That's the whole thing. I just thought it was super cool.
Oh my gosh! Have you ever seen anyone else on a plane before?
Have you seen Kevin Smith on a plane before?
I think that's really cool because I came up with a whole lot of waiting.
And that concludes Tiffany's brushes with celebrity on planes.
Okay, well that's pretty good. I think good brush. I think that's a good brush.
2 brushes. That's
two brushes.
Good. Do you have any brushes?
I mean, aside from like at work, we work at this like hip cool coffee shop. And we do see some cool people.
We're rubbing elbows with celebrities
all day long. All day long. We don't want to, brag.
To be fair, a lot of them, like, I have no idea who they are. It's a lot of CW.
I know a lot of them actually. I know everybody that comes in.
You're just like,
but we've had some big name ones. A recent Golden Globe winner.
Let's not name.
I'm not naming them. I'm not. I said.
Unless we watch a movie starring
said person.
But which we will.
Because we're classy. Okay. We don't get all ridiculous.
We don't need to get by on our celebrity
on our name dropping friends.
That's right.
We can't. Wait, that doesn't make sense.
Friends is a strong word for our relationship to these people.
Yeah. But anyway,
moving on.
Aside from our coffee shop encounters, no. I don't think I've ever met anyone famous before.
I had
ever.
What's his name? Toby Jones.
Who's that?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's the right name. Toby Jones and I had Toby Jones ask me for directions.
Who's Toby Jones though?
He's in the Hunger Games. He's one of the announcers. I think announcers. He's in a lot of shit. If you just look up Toby Jones, he's in everything.
I'm not googling it right now.
He's a British guy. He's fantastic. Asked me for directions. Nice. Couldn't help him. He was looking for his movie set. I don't.
Oh, and you couldn't. Anywho, facts. Shall we get into facts?
Yes, please.
Stop saying fact.
Factuses.
Movie facts. Or thoughts? Thoughts on the movie? How did you feel? My one thought was how much I love the little girl in the beginning. She is a badass little minx. She's great. She kicked that stupid little boy's ass, punched him in the little face, the little bastard. I hated him. But she's great with her glasses and her braids and so cute. You thought?
She was great.
Oh, I mean, any thoughts?
No thoughts.
No thoughts. Okay, well that's fine. The microwave boxing scene when she gets home from work and she like just needs to like de-stress and like puts on the song. And all it said in the script for direction was just to Grace goes boxing, and all of the like microwave nonsense and the falling over the bedding, all that was just like improv nonsense that she did, and I just thought it was such a brilliant display of the character. And props to Sandy.
I think that's the great thing about Sandra Bullock is that if you look at her IMDb, the varied movies that she's in, all the different genres that she's in, she can do it all. But I think comedy is like, I think that's why this movie's so great, because her comedic timing, her physical comedy as well as everything else is just, I think it's genius. I think she's just so fantastic. All of her like trips and falls that she does in the movie are they're so good. They're so good.
It's genuine, it's believable, it's not over the top, it's just the right amount, and she does a really wonderful job. Speaking of amazingness of Sandra Bullock, the stunts. She did all her own stunts in the movie, which is fantastic.
That's really cool.
They had a stunt team, trained stunt performers teaching how to do everything, but she did all of her own stunts, which I think is amazing. And she said the hardest part of this movie was not actually the stunts and all the action things, but was walking around in 6-inch heels and like an extra pair of boobs. And
I feel that's
a lot of that. It's hard walking, talking in heels.
It's real hard.
It's real hard.
Just existing in heels is.
Yeah, she said she'd rather do the action than do that part again. We feel you, girl. We feel you.
And teach us about Sing Teal.
Oh, I like that part.
Yeah.
In the thing where all the stupid girls drink her talent. Also, okay, there's a tray there, a trolley filled with 17 different styles of glasses with varying levels of water. Why would you think that's for you, you stupid inconsiderate girls? You all know she did the water thing as her talent. You knew what you were doing. You stupid, devious... Anyway, so she instead, because the girl drank her water, she had to come up with something, and she decided to teach self-defense, and she taught SING, which is solar plexus, instep, nose, groin. And I think those are really important things to know. I actually, because I watched this for the first time, 2000, so I was years younger than I am now. Several years younger, as it is no longer 2000. But that information stayed with me my whole life. So walking home at night by myself, those are the things we listen to, because as women growing up in any era, honestly, you can't do a lot of things. You have to pay attention to your surroundings. Have your keys in your hand. Don't wear ponytails. Don't have your headphones in. Because
I do all of those things. But I mean, I also have my keys in my hand. I always have.
So you have one of those things
around my keys,
because we can't just walk home, just la-di-da like guys do. They just walk home. Diatribe. Anyway, but that's something that I've always kept in mind, and knowing how to get away from an attacker is reassuring.
Yeah. So what does it mean? Let's go over it.
I did. I said.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I spelled it out. Saying SING. Solar plexus, instep, nose, groin. And then if someone comes up to you from a front, you just use the heel of your palm and you just smack it up into your nose.
Right into their
and
nose.
It will causing the nose to break, the assailant's eyes to tear, and giving you a chance to run away. It's nice to have these facts. Thank you for teaching us delightful information and keeping us safe.
100%.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What else you got for me?
What else do I have for you? Oh, Ohio fun fact. This is the one that I got. It was confusing last time. So they filmed this in Austin, Texas, which is Sandra Bee's hometown. And Miss Texas in the movie was played by an actress. I can't remember her name, but it wasn't an actual Miss Texas. However, Miss Texas was in the movie. She played Miss Ohio. That's where that came in. So Miss Ohio is the real life Miss Texas, and you can find her in the film at the part where she's coming in after she was checking with the microphones. She comes in the like cool like Lady Liberty dance number, and she sneaks in, and that one girl like gives her the eye like, ugh, look at you sneaking in. That's Miss Ohio. Miss Ohio in the movie, real life Miss Texas.
Miss Texas. Also, I forgot to mention Heather Burns in the beginning of all the actors.
Oh, who Miss Rhode Island.
Yeah. Well, tell me your favorite Miss Rhode Island fact.
Well, not just the movie about which is the best question ever. Tell me about your perfect date. Well, I'd have to say April 25th because it's not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket. And what I love and hate about that is that Jordan, our delightful boss, Jordan, he loves Miss Congeniality. It's his favorite movie. It's so great. So then every year on April 25th, I'm like, Jordan, happy Miss Congeniality Day. And I'll send him like the gif of the thing, and he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, Jordan, it's April 25th. It's not too cold. Not too cold. You don't use a long jacket. And every year he has no idea. And it's been going on for like 4 or 5 years now.
Just not catching on.
Just put a damn reminder in your phone.
I mean, after this, if he listens to this episode.
Jordan, April's going to be here in 3 months. Just put the fucking thing in your phone. I'm sorry that I love you and want to be a part of your day and make you smile. I'm such a horrible friend. I'm so sorry. This is way too much.
Anyway,
I have said so many facts. You tell.
I don't have facts. My facts are other facts. We'll get into that after. I want to hear about. Did I mention yet about how they had to rewrite the script so many times just to get Michael Caine to agree to be in this, which I love.
Oh, Michael Caine, who is an Oscar winner. And fun fact, apparently every time that Michael Caine would make a mistake on his line or flub or something, Sandra would just shout, "Take his Oscar away!" Because she's an arse, and that's hilarious. Love it.
And speaking of awards, too, Sandra Bullock won a Golden Globe, right, for Best Actress?
Oh, yeah, she did for this, which is amazing, because this movie seems like kind of like it's stupid, but it's not stupid.
It's not stupid.
And
it's not 2000 stupid.
It's not 2000 stupid. Our standards are way higher now, and you could enjoy movies like this back in 2000.
Absolutely. Anyway, sorry, what were you going to say?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Nice little tidbit. Apparently, if you look at the scenes while they're in the control room when the show was on, if you zoom in at certain parts, I don't know which parts because I don't actually care to zoom in on facts. I'd rather read about them than find them myself. I don't know what that says about me, but alas. There are little stickers in the control room of a maple leaf and the little strike through symbol, like no smoking symbol, but with instead of a smoke, it's a maple leaf, as in no Canadians, which is like an inside joke because all the good stuff doesn't film in Hollywood anymore. It comes to Vancouver, where we are, Hollywood North, and they're all like, suck it, Canadians. It's like, sorry that we have like, what do we have? We have ocean, we have prairie, we have mountains, all within like an hour's drive, so can't help it that we're awesome. Sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
Sorry. You have to tell me one fun fact, and then I'll tell you a fun fact because I'm talking too much.
Sandra Bullock was a producer on this show. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
As well as 15 other titles. Most recently, Bird Box. She was an executive producer for the movie Bird Box. Have you seen that?
Not yet. It's scary. It looks scary.
It's not that scary.
I only started watching... What am I watching now? Hill House? Haunting at Hill House?
Haunting at Hill House?
Yeah, I can't see any ghosties. You said there's ghosties in there. I don't see any ghosties.
Well, you're not paying enough attention. Then.
I'm watching
they're hiding in the background.
I'm looking. I don't see any ghosties.
You gotta look harder.
I
They're
look
there,
all the
I'm telling
time.
Anyway.
Whatever. Fun fact about me. In grade 10 or 11? 10? 11. I think it was 11, but it might have been 10. I don't remember. I got the Congeniality Award in high school. Everyone thought it was really nice.
Which, like, who else had a Congeniality Award in their high school? Because I'm, like, pretty sure mine didn't.
Are you trying to say that was bullshit? That I didn't deserve to be the nicest?
Absolutely not. Maybe my high school is lacking
nice people.
Congeniality
there,
Award. So. That's true.
I mean, the teachers voted. It's not like it was from, like, our other people. And I tied with a girl named Amanda, who was... I love her. She really was.
Is she congenial?
She is congenial. She's very congenial. Apparently we were tied for congenial. Everyone thought I was also congenial. I can't say words anymore. But, anywho. What else? You had fun facts about Sandy. You have no more Sandy B fun facts? Well, I have some Sandy B fun facts.
Hear them.
You could read them. I feel like I'm doing all of the things. She speaks German fluently because she lived in Austria and Germany up until she was like 12 or some such.
Are her parents German?
Well, I don't know. I didn't Google that fact. Thanks for trying to.
I feel like her dad or something is German. I could be wrong.
I feel like you're just trying to like lead me toward the answer, and I don't have it. So sorry. Useless. She can dance. She can also dance the flamenco and the salsa and the tango.
I didn't know that.
She's amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah, those are all my Sandra Bullock fun facts. Funny. I don't think I have any more fun facts about.
Do you want to hear some beauty pageant facts?
Yes, I do. I love beauty pageants.
Okay, I've got a couple.
Okay,
I've got a couple fun ones. So the first Miss America was held in 1921. The grand prize was $100. How much do you think that is in today's money?
1921. $100.
Do the math.
Inflation times.
Let her beautiful mind this.
%. $1,400.97.
Holy shit!
Oh, what is it?
It's $1,400. Oh, wow! It's like a little over $1,400. That was incredible. I'm in awe.
I forgot already. I just got excited.
That was incredible. So today, the grand prize, or at least in 2018, it was a $50,000 scholarship. But Miss America, like the winner, can earn up to 6 figures. Salary during her tenure as Miss America.
Whoa, that's amazing.
Sure. It's crazy.
Let's
all try to be Miss America.
Can we? Can we please? My goodness.
So I couldn't find any history of the glass harp ever had been played as a talent, where you're the glasses and the...
Oh, it's called a glass harp. That's what it's called.
That's what it's called.
Finger glass
did you
rim
know?
thing?
Finger glass rim thing.
Finger
And
glass
it actually
rim
has
thing
a name.
It's technically called the glass harp. We're not about technical terms here at the Movie Girls. As you'll come to learn.
That's what we're here for, to teach you things.
Yes, and ourselves.
Like glass harp.
Glass harp.
But the most badass talent that I could find was Miss Michigan in 1985. Was a black belt in karate. And
Karate.
she walked over
Unagi.
broken... She walked over... She walked over broken glass.
Ooh.
How cool would that
Holy
be
shit.
to watch? Like, is this Miss America or is this like Fear Factor?
I loved Fear Factor. I love that
It's a
show.
great show.
I watch that all the time.
That's my Miss America facts.
That's amazing.
It's one of the coolest
I
facts
like
I
it a
find.
lot. I think that's fantastic. I had a thing. I had another thing.
Can
but
we
I
talk
lost
for a
it.
second about like beauty pageant movies?
Yes.
Because despite my disdain towards beauty pageants, I
'cause they're
don't
mostly
care
art.
one way or the other. Honestly, it's not my thing. If you can go ahead and do it, but beauty pageant movies are all incredible.
So good.
Right? So most recently I watched Dumplin', which Teal recommended to me.
Yeah.
Starring Danielle McDonald and
She's
Jennifer
amazing.
Aniston. It's so
Dan
good. It's on
McDonald
Netflix.
is
Check it out.
So good because it's a YA novel that came out a couple years ago. It was really well done. It's a really good book, and the movie is so good.
The movie's so much
It's
fun.
full of Dolly Parton, and who doesn't love Dolly Parton and all her songs?
Yeah, and some well-known drag queens that you might recognize.
Yes.
Amazing. Drop Dead Gorgeous with Denise Richards. Can I tell you about this cast for a sec? Because I was looking and I had no idea.
We should probably watch that.
We should watch this because listen to this. Denise Richards, Kirstie Alley, Ellen Barkin, Kirsten Dunst, Brittany Murphy, Amy Adams, and Allison Janney.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I love that movie. It's so good. Every time I watch it, I just don't want it to end because I'm enjoying it
I've got to
so
rewatch
much.
it. I honestly don't really remember it.
Okay, well, we'll have to watch it in an upcoming episode.
We can do that. Little Miss Sunshine. Like,
Yeah.
who doesn't love Little Miss Sunshine?
I haven't watched that. I watched that once, and I haven't watched it since
okay.
the year it came out, so I would definitely watch that one
Do
again.
that again. Beautiful with Minnie Driver and Ass Backwards with June Diane Raphael and Casey Wilson. If you haven't seen that,
Ooh.
those two are so funny.
Top notch.
Top notch. That's all the beauty pageant movies that I can like think of, and they're all so good. So I'm just saying there's something to it.
There is something to it. I like them. It's fun. I like to watch people be ridiculous. I may have had a really intense period of time in my life where all I watched was like Toddlers and Tiaras, which is so bad.
Did you want to be a toddler with a tiara?
Well, no, I was an adult. This was like
You can still
be a toddler.
want
Well, I mean, I
to-
am kind of a child.
That's-
I'm very much a child.
Why people have toddlers with tiaras, because it's the mothers that are like,
Oh my god! If I ever
Living
became a mother, which is
vicariously through their
literally never going to
toddlers.
happen, that's what would happen. I would be the mother that made their child do all the things that she never got to
God.
do growing up. It's just
momager.
another reason why I shall never ever procreate. It's not happening. P.S. If you haven't already figured it out, we don't care about spoilers because we told you all the things that happened.
Well, okay, let it be known that
Yeah.
if you're tuning to this episode, I think it's pretty clear what the movie we're watching is.
watch
Expect spoilers.
it.
I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Yeah.
why? Who hasn't seen Miss Congeniality, first of all?
Yeah, come on now. But like when we pause and watch the movie, you should also pause and watch the movie if you
freshen
haven't.
up on your
Yeah, because if you don't, we're gonna tell you what happens. Yeah.
Well, we didn't actually say what happens. Like, who wins?
Okay, well, Miss Rhode Island wins. And then she almost gets her head blown off, and then Sandra gets called back in at the end, and she gets the Miss Congeniality, and she almost cries, and she really does want world peace. And what's her face? Candice Bergen. She's the bad guy after all.
She's the bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm kind of mad at you for the spoilers, even though we just watched it. I'm still a little offended that you just gave away the ending.
We just said we didn't care about spoilers. You can't tell me all of a sudden that you care after we don't. Tiffany.
God, it's ruined forever.
It's not. It's fine.
You got anything else?
I don't think so. Let me check my notes. I don't think I do.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to us
Yeah.
blather on. I hope it was
Mildly enjoyable.
just a little enjoyable, just enough to make you be like, I'd listen to that again once a week.
Yeah, because just know that we'll get mildly better every time.
I mean, that's
So,
the hope. We
well,
could
yeah,
get mildly
worse.
worse every time.
It depends, I guess, on how good the cocktail is. Oh.
We do welcome some feedback. gentle feedback.
Yeah, if you have like crap to say, then like keep it to yourself.
Well, yeah.
Unless it's constructive crap.
Yeah, unless it's about how beautiful we are.
In that case, please tell us. We'd love to hear about it because we know it's true.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm a hot mess today. I did not shower.
Oh. Wow.
You're welcome,
That
Tim.
was a lot that nobody else needed to know.
No one needed to. Oh, well.
Oh,
It's my day off.
It's fine.
I didn't have to.
But thank you so much.
Thank you so
And
much.
We'll see you next week
See ya.
when we review another
Should we
movie.
say? No, we won't say. It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise. Yeah, but again, it'll be female-based, female-forward, strong females,
female-driven films. And if you guys have any suggestions of movies you want us to watch for whatever reason, let us know on our Instagram at the Movie Girls Cast.
That is us.
Question mark.
You
can find us on Twitter, perhaps. Probably not.
Oh, we don't like
tweet.
tweeting. I don't get it. It's not my jam. I like the Instagram.
All right,
so.
Instagram it is.
Yeah,
Look us
Instagram.
up. Give us a little follow,
Yeah.
and thank you again.
And goodbye.
Goodbye.
Toodles.
Cut this.
Cut it out.